Gene therapy offers hope for those suffering from incurable diseases such as genetic disorders, cancers, heart diseases, and even infections like HIV. The main idea of gene therapy is to deliver functional genes into the body when there is a genetic disorder or mutated genes are present. In other words, gene therapy corrects genetic problems in the body that cause disease. Now, let's discuss the mechanism and how gene therapy works. The first step is the identification of a genetic disorder. The second part is finding the gene that is missing or malfunctioning, and creating a functional copy of this gene. It's like changing a damaged part on a car and replacing it with a new, functioning part. The next task is to deliver this gene to the organism effectively. It should be delivered to many different types of cells in the whole organism. Once the therapeutic gene is inside the cell, it can be integrated into the cell's DNA. This integration process is called transduction, and it's the process that allows the therapeutic gene to be expressed and provide a therapeutic benefit. For this purpose, viruses are commonly used as vectors. But other vectors can be nanoparticles, liposomes, or plasmids. Scientists insert this functional gene, DNA, into the vector. As mentioned, this vector is commonly a virus, and after trials are started. First, there are preclinical studies, then clinical studies with 3 phases. If everything is successful and the treatment is safe and effective, it is approved by the FDA. There are already several successful gene therapies. But it can be a door to many genetic disease and cancer treatments. Examples of successful gene therapies include Luxturna, a gene therapy treatment for inherited retinal disease caused by mutations in the RPE65 gene. It was the first gene therapy to be approved by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration for use in the United States in 2017. Another successful example is Zolgensma, a gene therapy treatment for the treatment of spinal muscular atrophy, SMA, caused by mutations in the SMN1 gene. It was also approved by the US FDA in 2019 and is considered one of the most expensive drugs, with a one-time cost of $2.1 million. Gene therapy has shown promise in treating several types of cancer, including leukemias, several types of lymphomas, melanoma, breast cancer, and ovarian cancer. These cancers are very aggressive and have a high mortality rate, so treating them is a priority. The main limitations of gene therapy are technical challenges. Making precise functional copies of DNA and delivering them to the target is not an easy process. Safety and cost are also important challenges. Despite these limitations, gene therapy is a promising approach for treating genetic disorders and diseases caused by mutations in specific genes. It involves introducing functional copies of genes into the cells of an individual using a vector such as a virus or non-viral delivery system. Gene therapy has shown promise in treating several types of cancer. Gene therapy aims to target the underlying genetic changes that drive the cancer cells to grow and spread, in hopes of achieving more effective and targeted treatment with fewer side effects. We've all heard the claim that stress can turn someone's hair grey, but is there any truth to it? Let's explore the link between stress and graying hair, as well as review other common causes of graying hair. Normally, melanin is the pigment that gives color to hair. Melanin is produced by cells called melanocytes, which are located in the hair follicles. These cells produce 2 types of melanin, eumelanin and phearmelanin. Eumelanin gives hair a dark appearance, and phearmelanin gives hair a red or blonde color. As we age, the melanocytes reduce and eventually stop producing melanin, causing the hair color to change from its original color to gray or silver. So, the first and most natural cause of graying hair is aging. It is an irreversible process that we cannot change or stop. Second, genetics play a significant role in how fast a person's hair will gray. For some people, it starts in their teenage years, while others are not gray until their 50s. Third, oxidative stress is an important factor. Oxidative stress occurs when harmful elements accumulate in the body and the body is unable to neutralize them effectively. These harmful elements are free radicals, which can damage DNA and cells. They also damage melanocytes. The causes of oxidative stress can be environmental factors, such as UV radiation, smoking, lack of vitamins and minerals, chronic stress, and many chronic diseases. Fourth, stress can cause the accumulation of free radicals and damage to melanocytes. Stress can also increase the production of the stress hormone cortisol, which can affect the melanocytes and lead to graying hair. Chronic stress can also cause inflammation throughout the body, including in the hair follicles, which can damage the melanocytes further. Stress can also lead to nutritional deficiencies, which can contribute to premature graying. Fifth, nutritional deficiencies, particularly lack of certain vitamins, such as B12, and minerals, such as iron and copper, can cause graying hair. And sixth, chronic diseases, such as thyroid dysfunction and diabetes, can contribute to graying hair. We should also mention graying hair that occurs suddenly, which is a rare phenomenon and can be caused by several factors. Sometimes, hair turns gray unexpectedly and rapidly. This condition is called canietis subita. On the other hand, a traumatic event or severe psychological or physical stress can also cause hair to turn gray suddenly. This is called Marie Antoinette syndrome, named after the Queen of France during the 18th century, whose hair turned white overnight during her capture during the Revolution. The exact mechanism is not known, but it may be related to excess stress hormones, such as adrenaline. Graying hair is a one-way process. There is no way to reverse it at this stage. There are some research that uses stem cells to turn hair back to its original color, but no significant results have been widely used yet. Now, let's discuss what we can do to slow down the graying process. 1. A healthy diet, especially foods rich in vitamins and minerals such as B12, iron, and copper. 2. Stress management through exercise, meditation, or other stress-relieving activities. 3. Avoid smoking. 4. Limit exposure to pollutants, including UV radiation. 5. Adequate vitamin D is essential for the proper function of the hair follicles and has been linked to hair growth and thickness. 6. Vitamin E is a powerful antioxidant that can help protect the hair from damage caused by free radicals.